Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Be good or be good at it. God is great, always in, always. Get your pooper scooper, because TD is talking shit. So, I have to comment on President Donald Trump's speech last night from the Oval Office about the passing of far-right activist Charlie Kirk. Where was this after the Minnesota shooting and all of the children died? I'm confused. I'm confused. There was crickets. There was nothing from President Donald Trump after the shooting in Minnesota with, the children dying. Instead, they ran with MAGA Nation, ran with the shooter being transgender. But there was not a peep from President Donald Trump about the innocent children who died in another mass shooting in America. Not a peep. But he addressed the Charlie Kirk passing, far-right activist Charlie Kirk passing from the Oval Office in a 6 or 7 minute speech. So, as I've said time and time again, when you let the devil in, don't expect the devil to stop being the devil. The devil is in America and the devil is thriving. So let me get this straight. If you're a far-right activist and you are spreading the message of hate and divisiveness, and something happens, President Donald Trump will give you a 5, 6, 7, 8 minute speech condemning it from the Oval Office. But if you're a child who dies in America in another mass shooting, it's crickets. There's nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. MAGA Nation, the Republicans, MAGA is the Republican Party now, come out and somehow blame it on transgender. But not even a peep condemning what happened, addressing it from the Oval Office, like he did last night about a far-right activist passing. But again, I guess this is indicative of who and what America is, right? If you're a far-right activist, and something happens to you, President Donald Trump will address it from the Oval Office in a special speech, announcement, whatever you want to call it. He will give you a full-on speech. But if you are a child, an innocent child who dies in America in another mass shooting, there's nothing. Nothing. Every single day, America shows you and tells you who they are, and all I ever ask of you to do is believe them. If you are a person who is spreading hate, the message of the far right, and something happens to you and you pass, or whatever it might be, President Donald Trump will do a full-on speech from the Oval Office. If you are an innocent child who dies in a mass shooting, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's crickets. There's nothing. That is who and what America is. Let's blame it and say, let's blame the shooter and say it was transgender or whatever they want to come up with. That is who and what America is. And I've told you time and time again, When people show you and tell you who they are, believe them. And unfortunately, the devil is in America and the devil is thriving.